Hey everybody, Arthur here with a special little video for you guys. I am joined here with the Toy.Talk4u crew, and we're really just here to talk some toys. And with me, we got ourselves Cox Create, we got Zombie Clown Photography, and we got Toy Father. So I'm gonna let you guys sort of have it. We'll start with Cox Create. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what you're all about.
I'm Cox Create. I like long walks on the beach, action figures in my butt cheeks, you know, the norm. No, I'm kidding. I'm Cox Create. I am a toy photographer. I am a co-host on Toy Talk, primarily on Instagram at the moment. Well, we're going to make the jump to YouTube, so be ready for that shit, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Nice. Any pickups recently? Anything you picked up figure wise that you wanted to take photos of?
Oh shit, I pick up stuff every day. Today we got Bane in the mail.
Oof. Oh, you got Bane? That's cool.
Yeah, the Mafex.
Yeah, he's a cool figure. I like him.
So his arms pop off?
Yeah. So that you can go
jacket.
Yeah, you can go straight buff man. You know what I'm saying?
All figures need to do that.
And I also just ordered the new SH Figure Arts TN, the Imagination Works Vegeta.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah. And then tomorrow I got something coming from somebody. Oh, my cogs come tomorrow. Well, Alex's cogs. But and then yeah, too much. You guys will see. You should just keep up with us. You'll see all my toys.
Nice. So we'll jump over to Toy Father himself. Go ahead and
what's going on? Thanks for having us, Art. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Toy.Father on Instagram. I am also a toy photographer and one of the co-hosts on Toy Talk. Follow us at Toy Talk. Is it Toy.Talk4u? What is it? Yeah, Toy Talk. I was going to write all this down.
You're good. I'll link it in the description of the video, and I'll try to drop the link in the chat as well.
Perfect. But yeah, I love toys. I started off with comic books, comic book cards, trading all those back in I think like the 90s were the height of it. And it just, I've always liked toys. I think it wasn't until I was in a kind of like post-college where I could afford toys. Actually, no, that's not true. In college where I started getting toys, and I just kept them in the box. I was afraid to open them. I didn't want to open them. I opened a few of them here and there, but it wasn't until a year ago, coming up on my year anniversary, where I saw people took pictures of their toys. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. It was in the pandemic, and I had nothing to do other than hang out with the family and just get cabin fever. So I opened up a toy, took a picture of it, started with my iPhone. Then it got kind of addicting, and I met all these cool people, including Cox Create and Zombie Clown and Art and all these cool people, and I got so many tips on how to improve my toy photography. And you kind of get down, and then I used a DSLR camera, and you start to use different editing things. I mean, it's such a rabbit hole in terms of just, it's a true hobby. It's definitely a true hobby, and I love it so much. But it's also a money suck, right?
It's like two hobbies in one, because you got to collect and you got to shoot. So
no doubt. I mean, just like Josh said, it's like every week there's at least one thing coming through the mail, and I'm rushing home trying to beat out my wife from seeing the box, and I'm just like ripping it open and then putting it somewhere. But yeah,
it's better than crack.
Oh yeah,
it's more expensive than crack though.
It's way more expensive. I could get high for cheaper.
Oh, is that true? I didn't know that.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's the same thing, like rushing home, trying to get the box so the wife doesn't see it. Or even one of the worst is like if it's gonna rain or it's raining out, you're like, I don't want that to be sitting out there just getting drenched.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the worst is if you have like 5 boxes and your wife beats you home. So I would say that's worse.
Man, I feel sorry for the people that bought multiples Sentinels from HasLab. They had them all waiting there. If their wife saw that, like, you can't hide that. Those are small children.
I saw someone who bought 3 of those, and I was like, "What?" I mean, they're cool, but when we did an unboxing with no chewing, and it was dope. It was really cool. But then I'm looking at it, I'm like, what would I do with that? It's so big.
It's huge.
That's a reason I didn't really jump on it. Like, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I could get it. And I was like debating on what I could sell to try to make it happen. I'm like, where the hell am I gonna put it?
Yeah.
Like,
Your room's pretty full there, Art.
Yeah. See, this is a problem. This is addiction that is evolving into hoarding, guys. You know.
Yeah, it does. You're right. It's hoarding. I was looking at my stuff today. I'm like, oh, fucking hoarder. Like, this is it.
And I'm thinning out some of the stuff, but before we jump over to Zombie Clown, I'm just gonna say we got some people. We got Judd saying he's here now. Entertain him. What are you showing?
That's how
Josh?
I keep all my hoarding. I keep it in like food containers.
Wait, hang on. We're going solo layout right now.
It's hard to see, but
so those are all like little food containers. Like
yeah, they're like meal prep.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're great to keep.
Yeah, Toy Father got me into that.
Yeah,
but now I need a label gun so I know what the hell is in the shelf. You know?
I know. I was like looking through so many figures yesterday trying to find something, and my wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to find my Spider-Man figure."
What Spider-Man figure?
Exactly. I know. I was like, "That's a Spider-Man figure." No, that's not that one.
How about this one here? No, not that.
No.
You're gonna have to label them really good.
Yeah.
We got Thor
Hey,
saying let's go, yo.
What's up, bro?
We got some KJ Smith popping up saying sup peeps.
What's up?
Yo.
And then we got Blitz Figs.
What's
What's up, fellas?
Blitz.
Everybody has like cool little logos and everything that when you click on them, like brings up their icon. So, and then had to save one of the best for last, Zombie Clown. I mean, the reason because fellow Michigander, even though I'm not Michigan anymore, but
well, I'm known as the Sixth Ranger on IG by Toy Circle. I am a toy photographer. Been in it for a little bit over a year now. Big Power Ranger guy, so I usually shoot Rangers a lot, but I do branch out to like anime figures like DBZ, Funko Pops, kind of what got me into collecting. And then I kind of evolved and wanted to start getting into action figures again. And I started shooting those.
Oh, and Wolverine, you've been killing it with that Wolvie.
Yeah,
dude, that Wolverine is pretty sweet. I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Really?
Yeah, that's Mayfex.
Yeah, it is
Mayfex, man. Mayfex is love-hate.
It's the legs.
What about them?
The legs are weird, right? They're like
the legs.
Oh.
They're
Are they constantly bent?
Let me see these legs.
Yeah, they bend. Like Hush Batman, that's the one thing I hate
Yeah.
about him. His freaking legs are not Batman.
Really? You don't like the Hush Batman?
I like the Hush Batman, just not his legs. I mean, they're really bowed weird, and they're not. I don't know. You press a little bit of pressure, and they just bend.
That Hush is badass.
I just have them like up, like I have up on top of one of my details. I have that Diamond Select Ghostbuster like dio that you had to get all these crazy amount of freaking Ghostbusters to build it. And at the very top of it, I have it's the black and gray Hush Batman, and he's on his little gargoyle. So it sits almost perfectly on the edge of it. So I just have him like peeking over the firehouse and stuff. And I have like one knee up, propped up, and the other one sort of back. So I guess maybe that's why I don't notice it as much.
Classic Batman pose on
Yeah.
That's a photo right there. You just break out your camera and snap it.
That is.
Yeah, go through my feed. I think I had that photo.
Too much cape, too. Just a little bit too much cape.
The blue one is too much cape. Way too much cape.
I think they make another one. Like somebody makes one that you can get for him that's smaller.
A cape?
I don't know. See, I like him more as a display Batman than I do like taking photos of him because, like, I don't know, the cape when you capture that photo, sometimes it either looks really good or it looks really bad.
They should have had
to put a clothespin on the back of it.
Yeah, I heard that or like a little chip bag thing.
Yeah.
It needs
Apex legs. They need to be fixed. They're a little wonky, in my opinion.
it needs a lot more wiring, I would think. But I mean, they're basing off of how it was drawn. Like in that series,
Yeah.
his cape was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But still, like in figure form, we don't need it that exact.
Yeah, you can scale it back a little bit.
While we're on Hush, here is Hush, or not really Hush. This is
Robin,
but this is the Mafex Hush with the Robin sculpt, head sculpt.
dude, I seen a guy switch the jacket out for that new Cyberpunk Robin jacket.
I did see that picture too.
Oh, and that looks fucking sweet.
It does.
I know.
Yeah.
So
I swapped out the jackets. It looks amazing.
really, I'm gonna do that. But it's so cool because this was Jason Todd before Jason Todd like actually came back from the comics in Hush. So when this was revealed, that was huge in terms of the Jim Lee art. Turned out this was Clayface anyway. But
spoiler.
It's a 20-year-old comic book.
It's a great story though.
It is a great story. But they really captured his artwork really well. And it's cool because basically it's two figures in one, because you can swap out this R for the H Hush. This belt is specifically is R right here, but there's another belt for just Hush, which is cool. And then the Hush head. So it's like I said, it's two figures in one. But I like this look better than the Hush look.
So I got mine coming from Toy.Co, so I'm pretty stoked. And a lot of people have been like in the chat, like, anybody not wanting theirs, and like trying to freaking claim one, because that's the thing with a lot of like when you're dealing with like your figure arts or any of these imports, like if you sleep on it because you're unsure of it, like you're gonna usually regret it. Yep. And then you're going to be paying that secondary market, which is ridiculous. I mean, prime example, you guys have gotten the experience recently of, wanting Storm collectibles, Mortal Kombat figures and stuff like that. People are going to sit there and complain and be like, oh, well, the first ninjas, they aren't worth that. It's like, no, if something's a limited run, that's what creates that value.
Yeah, you can't get it.
Yeah.
They're not going to make them anymore. The new ones that are coming out are not the Mortal Kombat 1 ninjas, as much as people try to say, they're remaking them because of the quilted outfit.
Or if you just wait. If you wait, they'll reissue it at some point. But until then, you're going to pay the crazy prices.
Storm has yet to do that yet.
2.0.
Oh, Storm hasn't done a rerun of anything?
Nope. Nope. They've done the closest thing that people thought were getting the remake was the con exclusive Scorpion with like the flame skull and all that stuff. But technically that's Mortal Kombat 2 Scorpion, even though the first ones were able to go as both, but they were smart and they're just like, okay, those can be your OG Mortal Kombat 1 ninjas. Then these are going to be Mortal Kombat 2 and then so on and so forth.
Well, I mean, that's another thing. If you missed out on a Sub-Zero, they're going to do Mortal Kombat 4 Sub-Zero, or so eventually you'll be able to get your Sub-Zero. It might not be the MK1, but I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter as long as I have the character.
Yeah. I think what at least got me wanting to do Storm was just that reptile. I mean, that reptile looks so cool.
They're really well made, too.
Yeah. I got
like that rubber shit.
The Doomsday is cool. But he has like a rubber chest, which is kind of weird, like rubber.
Yeah, that's common with a lot of the Storm collectibles. Like their upper torso body parts are actually rubber.
Huh.
That way they give it that seamless look or whatever.
Yeah, and I mean it's fine. The only thing that sometimes I find is weird is just like when you change the head, because it's like a rubbery ball part with like a head going through. Sometimes it raises up, but you just push it down. But I'm glad they do it that way instead of like solid plastic, because like Josh was saying, it's definitely a very seamless posing and stuff, and their stuff poses like butter.
Yeah, it keeps the weight down on the upper half, so you can get those, those nice leg kicks up and everything like that. Yeah, without him falling over. It's like all my Mortal Kombat pictures. If he's in like a kicking pose or something, like I don't use any wires or I don't do any of that. You guys know because I suck at Photoshop, but most of my shit is practical.
Well, no, that's not true. you're the king of the post edit.
Yeah, post edit, but like if say Wolverine's in a running pose, like he's actually balanced that way.
Got it.
You know, I did I'll add like sentinels or like debris and shit like that, but I can't. For some reason, I have trouble using that healing thing. I always fuck it up and it looks weird. And yeah.
The healing thing is weird. I don't know how to do that properly.
Yeah.
Art, do you have the Bane Storm?
No. I ended up like outside of Mortal Kombat. I have Cody from Streets of Rage, Lobo, Street Fighter 2 Ryu, and the real looking Akuma.
Not the like lion head one.
No, lion head one's dumb.
Yeah.
Just jumping into chats, we got Laser Pants saying, "What's up, peeps?"
What's up, Laser Pants?
Laser Pants.
We got Green Geek 88.
Green
Geek.
And then we got somebody that's trying to call me out.
I won't be in Mortal Kombat. Bring it, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm down, man. But you guys gotta realize, like, this is like I know him, and we've had some moments. I'm a big fighting guy. Like, I love fighting games. But with Jeff here, let's go with little story mode. He almost got me to snap a game in half. Like, we used to hang out all the time and play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like all these fighters. Killer Instinct, he is like professional level fighting wise. Like, he played like with the developers and stuff like that. But like he almost got me because he was beating me so bad that I almost took my Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 out of my Xbox and snap it in half, because not only do we play, we talk so much shit to one another. And he just knows to talk the most shit, especially at the wrong time. And that's how you have best friends in fighting games, you know. But he plays Killer Instinct right now, but I would like to challenge him in some Mortal Kombat for sure. And we played Street Fighter 4 a lot.
Street Fighter 4 is great. I remember I went to Japan and I told my friend, if we go to Tokyo, I want to go to the arcade, and my goal is to beat one legit Japanese person in Street Fighter. I won one round, and I felt accomplished. But
it was a 5-year-old kid, wasn't it?
But that 10-year-old kicked my ass.
They got little hands for the little button.
Laser Pants makes a good point. When are we going to get some Killer Instinct figures? They tried doing that. I actually have what is the evil Jago guy?
Don't even get me started on figures I want people to make.
But they made some stands. They had Fulgore, the evil Jago, Shadow Jago. That's where we go. They had Spinal. They had like these figures. They were sort of articulated and very limited, but they came with stands.
I remember those.
And they were actually pretty decent. They were sold at Toys R Us for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
a couple of them, but a lot of them you had to order through the website of the game. But I mean, somebody needs to get a hold of them. It'd be cool if Storm did. McFarlane doesn't need to touch them, because everything that McFarlane touches gets these giant freaking bulbous pegs and shit. And
McFarlane's going to be so stuck on DC for so long.
Jeff says he has all the Killer Instinct figures.
I played Killer Instinct when it was like Super Nintendo. Was it Super Nintendo? The very first one.
You didn't play the one that they released specifically for Xbox?
No, I have not played that because I'm a PlayStation guy. I did.
Right. I got to kick you out of this chat right now. But see you later.
Yeah, I got to play.
I played the OG Killer Instinct, and I remember playing that a lot when I was in middle school.
Hold on, see if you guys remember this one on PS.
It's not a great game.
Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar, yeah.
No,
yeah.
That was just one of those games grabbing at the Tekken Virtual Fighter, all that. Like, we can't have it the same. Well, they turn into animals, okay?
That was cool, man.
Bloody Roar was cool.
I had a blast.
I love Tekken. So I did the jacket switch.
Oh.
Is that what you're talking about?
You got some quick hands there, man.
Oh, that's cool.
You have to find that picture and send it to you. He did more to the figure, like it's more black or something.
Yeah.
It looked badass though.
See, what else we got? We got some KJ Smith, the order Kung Lao should be here this week. Love me some Storm Collectibles. You know, a lot of people are trying to dog on that Kung Lao, and honestly, if you bought maskless Sub-Zero, it can't get worse than that. Like his grit and teeth, the grit and teeth head sculpt of maskless Sub-Zero looked like the sheriff from Mr. Pickles. Like that's how bad it was. But like this Kung Lao, I don't mind how his angry face looks and how his face looks. I like it. They gave him a little bit of age to him, which is okay to me. And from some of the photos and the poses that some people have been getting, I mean, it looks like Kung Lao, but everybody's just wanting to nitpick it for some reason.
Did you get that fig?
I have it on pre-order with Toyco.
Okay.
You know, with all those crazy shipping containers just floating over in California. Who knows when all that stuff's going to start hitting? At least my wallet's thanking me for right now.
I know.
We got Laser Pants saying McFarlane only makes Batman and Spawn variants.
Yep.
McFarlane's variants are garbage. Like, hey, I have an all gold freaking Batman. Who gives a shit?
Or
I
no,
don't want a
it'll be
gold
less
Batman.
than that. It'll be the same fucking figure with an unmasked head.
Yeah.
I canceled both my what's the dude from Batman Beyond? The villain.
Oh,
Shriek
Was it no?
Shrek or whatever his name is.
Shriek's got the variant. The
Shriek, yeah,
unmasked
Shriek.
unmasked.
Yeah. I had them both pre-order. I canceled them both because I'm like, why am I buying two of the same damn figure when I just want the one? Like, and we're suckers for buying this shit. Like, and I just said, forget it. I'm done with McFarlane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's bullshit. He can't add an extra head in the gut. If he cut his figure down to 6-inch scale, then he would spend the same amount of money putting more fucking accessories in it. Hey, Todd, if you're watching, bro.
He ain't watching. He's rolling around in money. All
Maybe
that money he made from his
Spawn will
Kickstarter
send it-
spawns.
Send it over to him.
I will give him this. The sculpts are nice.
They are.
I love Flashpoint Batman. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
The Batman Beyond, I was playing with it today. The only thing that I got in, just like everyone else, the frustration level was just the articulations, those ankles. Like it kept on falling down. They're like so top heavy. That was the only thing that, you know, that really frustrates me. But otherwise, the sculpts are just really beautiful.
The sculpts are great.
Just let the Four Horsemen do everything.
Yeah, that would be great.
I mean, like with their Mythic Legions, did you guys see their Cosmic Legion
Legions?
stuff? Like, I'm like, I can't. Like, you guys are training me with Mythic Legions. Like, I have a whole DTOF that's going to evolve into, you know, a second shelf for them. Because I have like a Force Troll coming eventually. But like their sculpt work is phenomenal, their paint work's phenomenal, and their articulation is pretty good for what you get with their figures. And McFarlane just needs to like look at these toy companies that aren't Image or these big names and like look at what they're doing and try to learn something. He can reduce the plastic that he uses in those bulbous joints in the wrist and feet.
That's true.
So much to where they could give you an extra head sculpt, probably.
Yeah. Two. Or maybe some weapons or something.
See, I want to see, it's not McFarlane, but I want to see Mafex tackle Nightwing and Red Hood.
Nightwing's coming out.
When? Is there any like pre-order?
It's a Hush Nightwing.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's not up for pre-order, but they
Okay.
showed a preview for it. So
But-
I'll definitely
Yeah, I want
let you know when that goes up to pre-order.
Yes.
Why do that when you know Mafex is probably going to do it?
Yeah, Mafex is doing it, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, I thought you said McFarlane.
Oh,
No.
Mafex.
Oh, okay, yeah.
no.
I want that.
Yeah, it's the Hush Nightwing. It looks dope. But it previewed at the same time as the Black Symbiote Spider-Man.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm figuring it's coming out, or at least the pre-order will come out soon.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thankfully, I was
Well,
able to
that's
say
good.
no on that black suit symbiote Spider-Man. I'm like, I'm happy with my normal Spider-Man, Carnage, and Venom. The three, I'm good.
Well, and then SHF is coming out with the movie Deadpool, so
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'll be able to get that one now.
Hopefully that comes with some good accessories.
He'll be 5 foot tall to every other figure in your collection.
Well, I got lots of SH figure art, so
You
Yeah.
got KJ Smith chatting it up. Just put that hat on, head angle it down, laugh out loud. Wait, did he say it twice? Yeah, he did the same thing. And then we got Laser Pants again. That's because McFarlane basically sculpts the statue and then cuts in articulation.
sometimes.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's probably what he
Pretty
does.
true.
I mean, he ruined his damn Kickstarter spawn. I mean, it's a
Oh.
great looking figure, but I mean,
Great looking statue. Great looking statue.
He's all cocked. It's dumb.
Laser Pants says, "I'll regret not getting that Mafex symbiote Spidey."
Agree with Laser Pants. You should have done it. You should get it.
Even I got that one.
I'm gonna get everything Spider-Man guy though. So everything Spider-Man I'll get. So don't.
And Judd says McFarlane figs are better than Legends. Fight me. So in a sense, Judd, I can say like the sculpt work and paint work definitely can take a major dump on a lot of the Legends.
Well, yeah. I can say fuck Legends and fuck McFarlane's figures. I don't collect any of them bitches no more.
I have to say,
you'll be back.
Yeah, no, I have to say with the Legends, I buy them, and then after I open them, after a couple months, I regret them because that's what I started off with. Legends were my first love, but I never go back to them. I never go back to them for photography at all.
They're just lacking. They just don't have it in certain spots, you know? Yeah, he's pretty good, but
actually, he is one I go back to a lot.
1 out of 9 million, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
They just get boring really quick.
They do.
See,
you got to be selective with it. Like, come on, that zombie cap
is awesome.
It looks badass. Like
Brian has zombie cap and he loves it. He thinks it's the best. Like
the Build-A-Figure thing, that's what gets me too. Is like they'll have some waves, and the best figure in the whole wave is the one you have to buy all the shitty ones to get. And then good luck just selling the shitty figures to people.
Yeah,
by themselves.
I mean, I guess what upsets me is like you'll get these like figures that'll have like from the torso up, basically. That's like they put the sculpt, the paint, and it looks great. And then they get lazy and they just have generic musculature, like spandex looking legs wearing booties. It's like, why couldn't you sculpt boots and stuff and hide those nasty calf cuts, you know?
Oh yeah.
But I mean, we do got, you know, Laser Pants saying if you like sculpt over articulation, then yes, you know, you lack articulation with McFarlane, but you gain some decent articulation with Legends.
You're on TV, hon.
What's up? Yingo reviews everything.
And then Thor agreed. We're getting some talking going on in this chat.
I also want to tell Hasbro and whoever else is doing it, quit doing the fucking animated cell shading. It's dumb. Nobody cares.
What are you talking about?
Like Hasbro with their Power Rangers, that new Venom they're coming out with for the animated, they had to paint him like all blue and fucking red stripes up his ass. So he looks like a cartoon. It's like nobody gives a shit, dude.
Some people do. I mean, people bought up that Green Goblin that was animated looking, and that people are going crazy over the new Hobgoblin.
That Venom looks dope.
And I'm not a fan. I don't like that Venom. I never liked that Venom look in the animated series anyway. But the biggest thing that gripes me, it's not even like the paint job. They left big ass holes in his shoulders.
I haven't seen the whole fig, just the skull.
It's the Omega Red body.
The back has like a giant hole in it.
No, the shoulders, like the where Omega Red's like stuff pug. There's like two holes.
Thing.
It's not an original sculpt. It's the Omega Red one.
It's some Frankenstein.
So what else we got in here? Wow, we got a lot of people. We got Yimbo reviews everything. Says sup, boys.
Yimbo?
What's up, Yimbo?
Oh.
Small Scale says I think I'm skipping the Mafex.
I skip a bunch of them. So.
Yeah. I want that Gambit, man.
But I do like that he's keeping the price low on them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, McFarlane could be a jerk and raise up his prices easily.
Then he'd really sell less.
I don't know. I find them still pretty expensive for what they are.
Yeah.
Judd
I see a lot more stock in them, too, like sitting on the shelves.
Yeah.
Judd says he likes them both, but Hasbro sucks and McFarlane is boring. McFarlane's not... Like maybe his personality is boring, but I mean his figures. Like if you fill a shelf with McFarlane figures, they look good.
Except for you're gonna have 90 Batman to every one other fig.
But they're sweet looking Batman.
See, I do like some of the variants they do have like other characters, but like again, I just don't like the articulation in them.
Yeah,
if you can stand them up, then they're great.
The ankles, I can deal with the wrist, but the ankles have got to change.
Yeah,
Blitz is saying Azrael is dope, but his posing sucks.
Yep.
The bigger the figure, I've noticed that it just sucks.
Whatever figure it is.
Well, it's like they give him like small legs and then like this giant upper body, and they don't work.
Yeah. Thor said, "Yeah, because it's Omega Red / Warpath sculpt."
Yeah.
And see, and that's something like with them reusing sculpts, like why have they not reused this Venom at all? Like
What
they
would
could
they-
easily re-smooth it. I don't know. Like this would be a sweet ass Sabretooth body.
Yeah.
They can smooth it out
Yeah.
because the articulation is the articulation that me and Josh were talking about this. Like, well, this has actually still has a little ab crunch, but I mean, you can get this guy hunched over quite a bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You
look
know.
like Dookie.
And it doesn't look like crap. And if they need to start pumping out, but they got the MCU money from this, even though it wasn't technically MCU. But I just want them to invest into their figures a little bit more.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
if they're gonna have us pay more, or
And they know we'll pay more. We pay more for other figures. So if they would just put the backing into their figures, we would all buy Hasbro if they were as good as Mafex or this and that. And we'll pay those prices because we're already paying the fucking price. And
But-
kids ain't buying your shit, Hasbro.
and you got to look at too, like you're looking like at Mafex to Hasbro. I mean, price is crazy different, but also sometimes with Mafex, like they look good and stuff, and they can pose really well. The plastic does feel like brittle, like
Yeah.
where you're like, man, I want to pose it all up, but I'm also like being very gentle with it because the next thing you know, something's gonna snap.
yeah.
I'm only gentle with NECA.
Mafex, you have to be gentle with
The wrist.
the wrist.
SH Figure Art, you sort of got to be gentle a little bit too.
Nah, fuck that. Those are dime a dozen. You
No,
fuck that thing
yeah.
up.
Those are smooth, and I feel like the swap outs for like the pegs and stuff are really easy. It's the Mafex you're like jamming on. They've gotten better. This Hush
They
figure
have.
is great. This Hush figure is really good. It's really smooth.
I don't know. I thought the SH Avengers from like the Battle in New York, I thought those sucked.
They did. They do.
That's another thing about fig arts. Their quality beyond like different figs. Some are just incredible, and then some are just terrible. Like I got the new Shang-Chi. He is terrible. Like
Really?
I showed you guys. I showed a picture of them art of the two head sculpts. They are exactly the same head sculpt. They gave me two of them.
I mean, look at the Thor from the New York line. They changed one thing on the head sculpt, and that was the direction his eyes were looking.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
Hopefully,
I was pretty disappointed though. It's like I would like to get rid of mine, to be honest with you, but like I'm pretty disappointed in them.
I actually kind of want to too.
I got Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming, the new ones. So hopefully, they put some money behind those.
Maybe.
I don't know, Josh. I've heard some bad reviews on them. I didn't want to say anything.
Cancel your pre-orders, Josh.
Too late.
Oh shit.
The head sculpts didn't look as great as the.
Well, I knew that. I knew about the head sculpts. I'm just hoping that it's a decent figure. You know what I mean? Like body wise and articulation, and
I'll cross my fingers for you.
they do great sometimes. Like Star-Lord. Star-Lord is an amazing figure.
Oh, it was great.
Ant-Man is great.
And I thought
Hey,
Ant-Man was really good.
this is my favorite figure right here. It's a figure arts.
Yeah. Oh, and that Spider-Man you got me, Chris. That one, I love
He's
that
great. Yeah, their Spider-Man are awesome.
So
Yeah, I like the Iron Man, but I hate the fact that some of his accessories just pop off.
yeah, that's
I mean, because like Ant-Man, I lost a piece of his because it just popped off too easy.
yep.
Yeah, so Alex, I was posing that Iron Man. And I remember you telling me that, and I'm like, huh, it's not working for me. And then I snap a picture, and then all of a sudden it goes boop, and like, falls that shoulder piece you were talking about.
Yep. Yeah,
Like,
mine pop off all the time depending how I move them. I mean, I love the paint job on it. I love how it's like a really nice, like metallic satin red.
Beautiful.
But other than that, that's it.
Well, it's like they put all the features into this small figure, and some of them I'm like, man, dude, like I don't need that.
Yeah, I don't need that. I
Never
want
gonna do
this, but I don't need that.
You know
Right.
what's really, and I've told you this, but I don't know if Art knows this. One of the best made Iron Man is from Mezco. Like Mezco has great Iron Man.
Because they're like baby sideshow
Yes,
or hot
yes,
toys, you know.
exactly. They're baby hot toys. That's exactly what they are.
You like the stealth suit one and shit?
And they light up, don't they? They got like the blast effect that goes in the chest and it lights up.
The stealth one does. The original Iron Man does not. I have not opened my stealth, and I have the gold and black one, which I haven't opened up yet. Which I'm pumped about that one.
Hopefully nobody bought like baby diaper pants Thanos and dwarven stubby dark side.
Didn't, I didn't. Oh, I did buy Darkseid. I didn't buy Thanos.
It's Gimli and
You just can't move him.
He just looks so short and stubby.
He's actually
Thor's making a statement here, and I don't know. But Hasbro has nothing on Revoltech Yamaguchi, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of Revoltech. Like I think I don't even know if they're real. They might even be KOs. Like I have the Ninja Turtles, and I mean they're really good with crazy posing articulation, but they're just weird. They're weirdly like designed and shaped.
I have Cable.
The Leonardo one I haven't opened him yet, but he looks amazing.
Open your toys, man. Open them.
Yeah, I have too many.
Open all of them. It doesn't matter. It'll be like Christmas.
Hey, you got a bunch of GI Joes back there that I see aren't open.
Yeah,
so that's
like
because
your entire wall.
That's because you buy one to rock and buy one to stock.
Yeah. That's true.
Like
that's
I got it. There's
it's true.
One in the detail in this corner. I have three shelves of open 3 3/4 Joes. So, and then of course Judd's going to comment saying if we don't see it, he don't believe it, because he's been wanting me to do a collection video, and he keeps hammering me about doing a collection video, and I just don't feel like my stuff is where it's at yet. Like I want it to be a lot more organized, and none of my details have lights, so it's like I want it to be presentable, you know.
I don't know. You said that last time we talked, and I think your collection's pretty pristine, and it's better. It's a better look than mine.
Like that's because you guys can't see below my waist. You know, not only am I not wearing underwear or pants, but no, like my hand right now is like literally I'm touching a stack of toys. And actually there's, you know, I got that Amazon exclusive Deadpool just at a finger. And since we're speaking of Mafex, you know, that Carnage that I never reviewed yet because it has 100 freaking accessories that'll take me forever to record.
Did yours break? I bought 2 of them and it broke in the same place.
Which
right at the elbow, the Carnage Mafex.
No, mine didn't break, but now you're like, which elbow?
It was the left one, I believe. Both times, every time I swapped those stupid wrists out.
It broke at the elbow?
Yeah.
Nothing, thankfully.
Right,
I mean, granted, I didn't really move it too much, but I mean, this is just, you know, it reminds me of the Maximum Carnage video game.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. Mafex does a great job at making those comic book character figures. They really do a good likeness on them.
What else do we got? Small Scale says the Mezco. That Mezco looks awesome. Missed that one. I guess he was talking about like the Iron Man.
Yeah.
Thor said the TMNT were before they revised their articulation. They still look good, man. They had the articulated eyes in those too. Where you had
one thing about the Revoltech is the arms. To me, that's the only part I don't really care for because how they come off.
They've gotten better though.
Your butterfly that can go in the middle of your chest.
Yeah.
Like their Spider-Man was an early one, and that looks so weird. But
he's pretty recent.
The Iron Spidey is awesome.
Is he?
Yeah, he's incredible.
Because I only own one.
The Revoltech Cable looked pretty good too. I mean, that looked like from my Marvel.
Yeah, he looks amazing. I like him, but the arms weird me out when I'm trying to, you know, and then one will just be like and just fall off, and it's like the whole thing's gone.
So I think the Revoltech that Thor was talking about, those are My Academia.
Yeah.
Those are like someone does a different department does those because those look incredible.
Yeah, they do.
They don't look like a Revoltech. Like
I need to get one.
I'm gonna get the Deco one soon.
Well, because they're gonna be big sellers at your cons for your prints, man. People in there who's like Naruto, fucking My Hero, pretty much anything anime.
My Hero follows My Hero follows that Naruto like thing, like sort of that anime sort of story-ish. Like, he's not good, he gets powerful and all that, but it's awesome. It's a great series.
I want to watch that one because who's talking about it? Someone was talking about it the other day, and it sounded really good.
It's pretty good one.
It is.
Yeah, I want
Yes,
to see
it's
Fig Arts
good.
to make more Naruto figs. Dang it.
Man,
Or some
I
90s
kicked myself
Marvel cartoons.
in the butt. I didn't get was it Madara? I didn't get the Madara one. And he was the last one that I needed to get. And I still have Boruto and Sage Mode, Naruto to review still. I was like looking at them earlier today. I'm like, oh, I need to review these. But I have like
man.
I have like all of them but that one figure. And I didn't get it because I didn't really give a crap about it. But now I just feel like I have that one missing. And then they need to redo it. And people keep saying that they're talking about it or it might happen. But I want a damn Shikamaru and a Choji. Like, I want the full freaking village, basically. Like, come on.
See, I think they should redo their line and start over because I think there's some stuff that they could really add that kick up like Naruto.
Yeah.
Just by himself. Like in Sasuke, like give him a different head sculpt that has like, his eyes and stuff like that. Multiple sets of eyes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff they can do if they revised it and go back to it.
Well, plus they've gone up like 3 versions for bodies with DBZ that they could easily transfer.
Yeah. They got a whole like a bunch of stuff they can do. Like other characters too.
Maybe it's licensing. I'm not too sure. Thor said G.I. Joes are very good. Hasbro's best stuff, but they play games with distribution that ruins the pluses. Yeah, I mean, it's like the G.I. Joes are good, and yeah, the exclusives are a pain in the ass, but thankfully they started making them a little bit more available. It's a little bit late to the game for them to do that, but it's also we have G.I. Joe collectors are the freaking worst.
They're nutty, dude.
They're the biggest crybabies and entitled freaking collectors next to Funko collectors. Yeah. No offense to anybody, but it's like, it's true. Like, oh my God, they're not following the cartoon, blah, blah, blah. Well, go buy those overpriced shitty Super 7 G.I. Joes. If you want the cartoon accurate, go enjoy your purple snake eyes. Like,
is that what happened in the cartoon? Is that why?
The first episode, wasn't it?
It was like bluish purple or whatever. You know how they were sending stuff over, to get inked or colored by other companies and send it back because that's how they did all those animations back then.
God showed me that picture and I was like, who's this character? I had no idea it was Snake Eyes.
But I like what they're doing with the classified stuff. And I mean, it's cool that they are starting to listen to the fans, but like people having tantrums, like completely. It has gold on it. It has gold. These are futuristic guns. Well, you know what? I just pre-ordered a couple sets of weapons from Action Force to change them out. Like, think outside the box. Like, people are ridiculous in this collecting world, and since they're stuck at home because of COVID and all that crap, they're becoming more keyboard Nazis,
So tell me more about this like Joe fandom. Like, they want them to look exactly like the cartoon. They don't want them updated. They don't want them to look.
They don't want the updated. They want them more looking like the OG figures, like how Duke was when he first came out. Needs to be, wearing that tan shirt, have a helmet and jetpack and all that stuff. And it's like they don't want these revamped stuff. Like,
so they did that with Roadblock, didn't they?
Yeah, they released that heavy artillery roadblock, and I'm okay with it. Now I got 4 roadblocks because I got the redeco one too, but they look different enough that they can be 3 different, guys in the crew. Like the Cobra Island one was heavy duty basically for me anyway. Yeah. But yeah, just people complaining. Like, if you've ever collected 3 3/4 G.I. Joes, especially if you dive into like when they start doing like Rise of Cobra or Pursuit of Cobra, I get those mixed up, but they started doing some weird ass designs, like Destro in a full freaking heavy armor, like with a minigun, like crazy. And he had like Iron Grenadier soldiers that went with them in a sense. Yeah. And they were awesome. Some of the best sculpt and detail they were put in there. And then you get like, they try to implement some stuff from that maybe towards the Firefly figure that came out. People complaining, he's wearing a bomb vest. He's a saboteur, blah, 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 cutting it up. I'm like, what the hell? Like, a lot of crybabies. Lots of crybabies.
Green Cake sounds very 90s.
It's very. We got.
I don't see an appeal of a 6-inch Joe that looks exactly like the cartoon. I would want more details. I don't know.
I love all of them that they've dropped so far.
What's up, El
Web-
Pricks?
Yeah, L Prick says what's up. Not necessarily do I enjoy all their weapons, but I mean, they're listening. They're doing some things good. You know, like biggest mess up with me was like, hey, they give you a flint with a shotgun that's a pump shotgun, but it breaks like it's a double barrel shotgun. Like they didn't know their guns. So I have an Action Force that came with their little all black prototype set that I got. It's a pump shotgun, sawed off, and I put the little smoke effect from War Machine in it. So Flint's holding it up, and it looks badass.
Has barbecue hit shelves yet?
Some people are picking it up, but I think Breaker's the one that everybody's sort of scrambling for.
That's the one that just dropped like a couple days ago, wasn't it?
Judd says, "Show us her. It doesn't exist." He wants everything on my floor.
I'll display it for you, Art.
So, Art, we always joke that Alex is like the youngest, although he's only the youngest by like a few years. But Alex, do you know what G.I. Joe is?
I do know what G.I. Joe is, but I never followed G.I. Joe that hard.
If
You
you
never watched it?
No, not really. I was never really a big Joe guy.
Yeah.
Me neither.
but you read comics though, right?
I do read comics.
Then I'll tell you what Joe comics to get into. It's like when Dixon started getting in and doing some of the work, but it's when Cobra Commander basically gets killed. That whole storyline is phenomenal.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't read that one.
So it goes on, and if you don't know the proper path, it gets all crazy because it crosses over into Snake Eyes' standalone stuff, and they made it confusing.
I can't read, so
They're pictures, Josh.
yeah, but
Well,
I'm
you-
colorblind too.
You can't say that. What if it's a manga?
We're blind too. Oh no, Josh.
Life is boring, fellers.
You'll need color to read
Can't read.
comics or look at pictures.
I don't like pictures without color
But how do you know if you're blind of color? You don't know what you're missing.
because I know that they're boring.
We got Green Geek 88. I've been impressed with the lightning collection, especially the monsters. The sculpts are great, but the paint apps are hit or miss. Yeah, I would have got the pumpkin.
Hasbro's
Monster.
hit or miss, man.
I didn't get it because they didn't paint it right. Like, how'd you not paint the eyes black?
Oh.
Like, little washes and stuff could just take those monsters to the next level. Like
That's what I did in mine.
the Sphinx or whatever. Like, they missed so much paint in there. Like, you didn't even paint inside the mouth. What
Yeah,
the
Alex
heck?
the wash on his. It looks good.
Oh, speaking of washes, you see the people that like added a wash to the McFarlane Dark Side?
Yeah,
That
That
looks
looks-
amazing.
that looks really good.
Oh yeah. The armored one or whatever.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of washes,
Ooh. How are you liking the painting?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I would hate that.
But this
I
this
like it.
black wash came out really good on the.
That looks great.
Nice.
But me and Josh had that
You
discussion
mix
of
your wash with the color you want to use a little bit. It helps.
I told him he needs to go invest into some Citadel paints at least.
I'm not painting anymore.
It depends on how much you're paying and what level, but I mean, doing Citadels gets expensive pretty quick.
Yeah, Josh, I don't know what happened. Whatever you sent me, that paint melted in the package.
Yeah, that's weird. See, nobody else had that problem. It was only yours.
And it got all over everything.
It's lead paint.
I was like, I put my hand in there. I'm like,
That's-
it was like sticky blue paint.
You put a dye pack in there for you.
Yeah, that's weird because I gave it plenty of time to dry too. Because I got to mail this to I think 88 bought this one,
That's awesome.
but I'm giving it a few days because I want it to really set, especially after you had that mishap with the blue. I don't want him to get his shit and it's all. But this time for the main paint, I went to spray paint though. So hopefully that'll help.
And then I'm saving him the trouble. I'm just like, dude, just prime the thing and I'll paint it.
And this first prototype of the Cobra podium is going to Art,
Nice.
so he can paint that up.
So I got that classified Cobra Commander with the cape and like the Louis Vuitton design on his outfit that I need him doing something, and nobody's made a throne that's worth a shit. And everybody's over there jerking off in a corner over everybody. It's like, hey, I got this throne. Look at it, has a Cobra logo. Yeah, but then the armrests are so low that the arms don't rest on the armrest.
So I'm gonna make you something else, Art. It's not really a throne, but you're gonna be able to put it behind the podium. It's gonna be the back piece for that throne, the big Cobra logo.
Yeah.
It'll be just that piece.
That'll be dope, dude. And then I'll end up getting some try to get some Cobra logos printed on some fabric and have like some banners hanging down and stuff. Right.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
But yeah, it like a lot of times people are over there, like they just start jumping on these bandwagons, and that's one thing I'm happy. Like anybody that's still watching, I think it doesn't even tell me how many people are watching, but either way, you got, Cox Create, who also is known as 3D Jesus.
3D
and he's
Jesus.
doing like 3D prints, and he's not bending you over and trying to take advantage of you. It's very reasonable.
I'll definitely give you a reach around.
I prefer Dutch rudder, if we're gonna do this, let's make it a party. But
I have no idea what a Dutch rudder is, and I'm going to be Googling that after.
Watch it, and make a porno.
Yep.
So I'm going to be doing packs too. Like I think I'm going to have like a pirate pack. I'm going to have like an industrial pack. I think I'm going to do a Halloween pack for next month. Pumpkins and skeletons and shit like that.
Great ideas.
Summer packs like boombox, your Coleman cooler, lawn chairs, umbrellas, stuff like that. I'm going to do packs from now on. So.
You know what we should do? Make like little ice, and all you need to do is like snip whatever, like those.
Well, shit, man, this high quality resin here. You just take some real ice, chop that shit up, throw it in there, boy. You got yourself
yeah, totally. Oh, real ice now.
No, I mean some of that stuff, like those milk crates look amazing, like the wooden barrels.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Awesome. Yeah, that's incredible. Did you get another printer too?
No, I'm still on the fence. Like I haven't enough people haven't started going, hey, I want some shit for me to, really justify getting another one.
As you guys opportunity to say you want some shit, hit up Josh over his Instagram,
all the things that I'm making currently are on 3D Jesus. Like I said, right now I'm gonna make a cannon and some pirate tankards for cups, and then I'm gonna have my pirate pack ready for you can request an order.
Wasn't that a treasure chest I saw you making as well?
Oh yeah, the treasure chest is gonna be there too. Yeah,
nice.
And then I think the next pack I'm gonna do is I got those armory pieces that you showed me, Art. I found them.
Nice.
So
anybody that's unsure of what the armory stuff I sent them, it's basically like a table where you could have your G.I. Joe classified or anybody in that scale, your 12 scale. And it's basically a table where it has like little like cubbies where you can put like helmets or extra magazines. And then it has the wall behind it that's all with the holes that you can put the little hooks to mount your guns up on the wall and everything. And it looks sick. And
so
I found it and I sent it to him.
For that. I'll have like both of those. And then I found a safe with a Punisher logo on it that I'm going to print up too. So you can have like an armory set or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's exactly what I was thinking. Punisher.
Yeah. Litz did SH Star Wars figs are great. Besides a few that I've messed with, like Old Man Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Some people were saying that they were going back. I don't know if it was. No, I can't. I'm not even gonna say their name. I can't because I'm probably wrong. But somebody actually got rid of their Figuarts Mando in Beskar. And they said that they prefer to go back to their, Hasbro Black Series.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I kept that one, but I don't know about the Beskar one. I know that the pre-Beskar SH Figuarts is really bad.
Oh, really? I hear that the Beskar Figuarts is amazing.
Because I don't have that one. I have the pre-Beskar, and the head is too small, and the cape is shit.
We got Thor that says Joe collectors are like Walmart and Walmart is trash. Hey, I'm one of those collectors.
Shots fired.
What do you say? Hold on, what?
He said Joe collectors are like Walmart and Walmart is trash.
Hey, I like.
I see. I wish I was wearing like some G-string or something, so I could just stand up and bend over, like be like, okay, I keep saying Walmart, but. Like,
hey, Thor, Walmart was really good to me the other day. I got my unmasked Casey Jones, and I got 2 of the new Jasons, one for me and one for Art here. Walmart's been okay.
I should have shown you. I wanted to text you guys a picture of Walmart shelves near me. I went this morning, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to show them. Or I took a picture of wherever their Legends were. It was an empty shelf that just said Legends.
Oh yeah, always.
It was the worst.
Same with Star Wars. Usually at mine.
So I ended up just getting my flu shot. So I felt like I was like, at least. So you know what? If you can't get figures at Walmart, you can get your flu shot too. And
Or
then with a bottle of milk.
Hello, I'm a new. What's up,
Louise? Louise Review 76.
Yo.
What's up?
New subscriber.
Thank you for tuning in. Green Geek 88 says sounds very nice. No, he cannot step away.
I'll be right
Damn
back.
it. Now we get. Hey, that's a wood stove back there, keeping the house nice and warm.
Yeah, that's neat. I didn't even know he had a wood stove. Huh.
What is this? What is this? Did anyone get the COO Model 112 werewolf?
I did.
Any good? What is COO Model 112?
I don't know what I know what werewolf he's talking about. It's a 112th model that was 5K Toys put it on sale. Some other small places did too. It is. I've been waiting for an amazing werewolf. This is it. This is the werewolf I wanted. I got a custom werewolf that I got a head sculpt for the Dark Beast body on Legends. It's awesome, but this werewolf looks amazing. He's got like torn clothes. It looks ferocious.
I thought NECA was gonna make a werewolf.
They're making the werewolf, the Wolfman.
Oh, Wolfman. Okay. Totally different. Oh,
yeah.
Thor's coming out with some fire. Yes, Toy Father, they want exactly like the 80s figure. Shake my damn head. But at the same time, they neglect to see the positives of the articulation sculpts and price point. Yeah, the price point's phenomenal. Like, I still got a bunch of, I got 2 right in front of me. Like, some of their best figures, well, maybe not the Viper. Viper's all right. The Viper's cool, but like the true infantry and stuff like that, ridiculous. Like the amount of texture and detail that they put into them, and yet people are still complaining.
Did you get any of the Snake Eyes movies figs?
So,
because I picked up Snake Eyes today.
I went to the movies when it came out. Me and my buddy Kevin Womack, T-Man. If you guys watch T-Man reviews, all 3 of us, we went and saw it. It was the biggest utter piece of shit film I've ever seen.
Oh, really? It was bad?
Yeah, it was extremely bad.
Worse than the first Joe movie?
I would rather watch the very first G.I. Joe movie twice than see Snake Eyes film again. At least the first G.I. Joe movie, it's like it was kiddie. But it had a lot of weird, like, why are you gonna open that shit right in the mic?
What's up?
I like the second one was excellent.
I thought the second one was good as well. I mean, it's weird having a Samoan roadblock, but it still was good. It had some good fight scenes. Ray Park actually looked like Snake Eyes, even though his head was pretty big with that helmet on.
Yeah,
like
it was big,
but it didn't have the mouth like the first one.
Yeah,
thankfully. Right. But this new Snake Eyes movie I thought was just trash. Like,
it looks like trash.
You had one of my favorite actors that was playing the Hard Master, who was in the Raid Redemption movies. If you guys have ever seen those,
yeah.
Amazing, talented martial artist. They have a scene that he's about to get jumped by some people, and he starts to fight. They cut away and go to some shaky cam bullshit, and then they come back and he's finishing the fight. And I'm like, why'd you even hire him if you weren't going to let him show his abilities on camera? And it was just a bad storyline. But I ended up, it wasn't that much of spoilers. I was just saying, just don't expect anything good out of that movie. Actually, correction. One thing out of that movie that was good, the guy that played Storm Shadow was a pretty damn good Storm Shadow.
Yeah. Really?
So, but the movie was trash. It was a trash movie. I canceled my whole pre-order for that wave of figures. So I'm not getting any G.I. Joe movie figures at all.
Well, you didn't want the Dirty Milk Storm Shadow?
Actually, I was looking forward to that one because people were dogging about it, and it actually looked still pretty decent. But
for as far as Storm Shadow goes,
Walmart this morning had all of them, and yeah, Dirty Milk's just Storm Shadow. That's exactly what it looked like. I was like, did someone drop this on the ground? And then I ended up getting the Snake Eyes because I thought he looked pretty cool.
Somebody at the factory, they're like, I told you, bright white, and he's like, too white, motherfucker.
But I mean, they did get like the Snake Eyes one I heard was really good articulation wise. Bareness doesn't look bad besides their long neck that needs to be tremeled. But
I don't know, there was something.
I wasn't going to use Bareness as Bareness. I was just going to have her as like a Bareness lackey.
Okay, yeah, that works.
What else? What else we got in this chat going on? Somebody said, "Oh, I come from the video from Venomized Miles Morales." Okay, I remember. And from Brazil. Okay, across the ponds.
Brazil.
That's awesome. Green Geek, like little shit, like goes a long way.
Little shit goes a long way. Yeah.
Like details.
Yeah.
Yeah. That did look freaking sick. I'm just trying to get caught up because I'm behind on all this. Got to get the Cobra podium. There we go. Thor. Yeah, man.
Let me know. Yeah.
83. Have you guys heard about this dioramas extreme sets? They look interesting. Are those like cardboard ones?
Yeah. Extreme sets are they're good.
I mean,
they're just
you have room.
Huge. And they're cardboard, and sometimes when a roof is involved, it's a bitch to assemble.
Or like the big doorways
or the stairs. Have you done stairs?
No, I haven't done stairs.
Oh, those are terrible.
But El Prix, if you want to go to dioramaprints.com, you can use what's our code again? This is Toy.Talk4u, I think.
We have a code?
Yeah. Where have you been, dude?
Where do we get that?
Anyway, there's a code. You can use Toy.Talk4u or El Prix. Just hit one of us up on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll send it to you.
Wait, Alex is the one that had like the street graffiti one, didn't he?
Yeah, he got the new ones.
Yeah. So a lot of times when you guys are, and I'm not nearly as level of photography as these three, but I mean, when you're getting these like cardboard cutouts and they look good, it's really, you got to mess with lighting quite a bit.
Not with extreme sets. Extreme sets, that's what I was going to say. They do this matte on their pictures that the glare it's not there. It's not
really.
It's great. Huh. It's fantastic. I love it. However, diorama prints, love them. Sometimes you do have to adjust for the glare.
A little bit.
But the best thing about diorama prints, it's basically for people on the budget, and they're amazing. They're fantastic for what you get.
One diode takes up about this much space, about like that.
They're space savers.
Oh yeah,
space savers. In art, it looks like you need some space. So
no, I got my bar right up there, that one right there, and I have a new review station that's going to be coming up, so then I can utilize some of the other sides of this dio. But I mean, I'm always down to check out new and cool things. That's why
they're huge.
This is my baggie that's with all my reviews when I'm doing them all. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like super action stuff.
What is it
called? Well, what is? I mean, you got some blood effects in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
You get some electricity.
Yeah, gotcha.
Remember all those blood effects I got?
Axes,
yeah. I think I got the same set.
Yeah.
So there's a blood one, there's a gun one, and the gun ones are pretty cool. It's a bag of violence and then like a
bag of action or something.
Action pack or something.
Yeah.
You got like one that has like a blast coming off with the smoke and you see the bullet at the tip.
That's cool.
But there's a lot of cool things, even like you got laser things, you can have laser beams coming out, and this is actually on a ball as well. So you can actually move it and angle it in different directions.
Oh wow.
So pretty inexpensive, and the dude's making some other designs like boxing gloves and puke, and he's starting to mess with some stuff. And I took a shot on with these. I got like, you get those 2 packs, and I ordered those, and I got like, he sent me like a little bonus like pack of foodie because he does food stuff too. So but that's some of these stuff that you know, us collectors that we check out. You know, we gotta check it out and you know, spread the word. Like you guys
photography, like props go a long way in photography. And sometimes finding ones that are close to 1/12 scale, it can be hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just remember, hit up 3D Jesus for all your 1/12 needs.
Yeah.
And then that code for diorama prints is Toy.Talk4u. You get 10% off.
There you go.
You can go in the comments, post that stuff down there. You know,
I am way behind on this chat. When did we get this? This is amazing.
I've been trying to keep up with it, but we go in these rants. Thor says, I'm one of those collectors. Hey, man, it's all good. I wasn't taking super offense to it. Can't get figs, get flu shot.
Yeah.
Wait, they sell Star Wars at Walmart? Never knew.
Right. No, they only sell Lando.
Louise, sorry, I speak English so bad. No, you don't. You're fine. You're completely fine.
Yeah, bro.
We're not here to judge anybody's grammar or anything. Now listen to how I speak. I mean, I'm not even speaking right.
The only good word I know in English is fuck.
Let's see. Sorry. All right. This one said, I brought the high. He
bought the Hydra.
It looks awesome, Blitz. Like that thing looks sexy.
It does. I love
super sexy.
Love
super
the red. That red looks great.
Judd says, "I'll take a Punisher safe just bill art for it." I don't even know what the Punisher safe looks like, Judd. Will it open? I don't know. Will there be money inside? I don't know.
Josh, you make a Deadpool podium with like the Deadpool logo on it,
and then drill out a hole like a bathroom stall hole, like a big hole right where he stands.
Like a glory hole?
Yeah, glory hole. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Small scale. Thanks, man. It sounds like that it is the werewolf I'm looking for. The COO model werewolf. I'm going to look into that werewolf.
That's on 5K, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on 5K. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's pretty sweet. I love 5K.
Me too, man.
Jeff said spoilers. Man, nobody's going to want to go see that Snake Eyes movie. If you do, don't.
I did.
We saved your life.
Oh, well, the link isn't working, but they are on Big Bad Toy Store. What link?
Probably
for free sets.
Werewolf.
Oh.
Let's see. Keep that. And then we're at the last one so far. We're up to date. Extreme sets are great. Diorama prints are great too because you can attach them to foam and etc.
Yeah.
Or you don't even have to. You can just take those like clips and just clip it onto a piece of cardboard.
No.
You know, and then keep it in like a folder or something. You know,
because those clips are over time are going to damage it though. Yeah.
But buy another one.
Hey, if you're making 3D Jesus money, it doesn't matter. You just buy another one.
True. But I mean, honestly, attaching stuff to foam is not a bad thing. Just make sure you're doing it the right thickness of foam. I see a lot of people trying to get into making dios and they put it on super thin ass foam, and you could easily attach it to foam, add some magnets into it on a nice thick foam, and break it down and just stack the foam somewhere. You know,
I butt mine up and I put some fucking duct tape around the bits.
He's like, I get shot. I put duct tape on that wound. On
that wound. Colorblind, so he doesn't see the gray of the duct
tape. Like I don't see it.
Shot, moves on.
Judd jumping in here too. Come on, it's a Punisher save. It's gonna be badass. Just for that, I'm gonna have him put a little ass cheeks inside. When you open it, there's just an ass right there, and it'll say badass.
That if you can make that I will buy 5 of those.
Of what?
The ass in the safe.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Thor was talking about the werewolf.
Asses.
That'd be pretty funny.
And he said you can use clips too.
Yeah.
But no, that would be. I mean, with that 3D printer, man, you have so many opportunities to step away from all the other people that are doing that typical normal bullshit.
My whole thing is I see these guys selling the 3D prints to people and stuff, and like I'm sorry, but they're raping everybody.
Yeah, it's like $25.
It's like you're charging more for a piece, you know, than the figure costs.
Bro, I hit up. I won't even say his name. I won't say his name, but he was printing because I try to be respectful unless I really don't give a shit. You know, we're talking about. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that name, but anyway. So like this guy does it. I knew him for a while. He does photography and stuff too. And I hit him up, I'm like, hey, you're doing this. How much? And I kid you not, a painted Cobra throne, right? He wanted over $100.
Oh my god.
Yes. His paint job wasn't even all that either. Like if I'm going to pay over $100 for a throne that doesn't have armrests that go up to the fucking figure's arms, that shit better be airbrushed and like tickling my butthole when I'm using it. I don't know. Like it like he said that price, I just didn't even respond. I'm just like, you should just told me you don't want to make one for me or something. Like,
I mean, it is like that throne in 3 pieces would be about probably 12 hours to print.
12
are you doing anything? You have to do anything for that 12 hours, Josh?
Yeah.
You feel like you're spending 12 hours?
No, shit. You go to sleep or you go to fucking work. That's why I'm saying, like, the fact that they charge people that much, like, oh, it took 15 hours and it took me an hour to paint it. It's like, no, dude, it took 12 hours, but you weren't present. We know. I know anyway. I've done it. I leave this shit by itself all the time.
It's not like your hand sculpting something and then baking it or putting it in a kiln or something like that.
No.
Like there's a dude I follow on Instagram that does these awesome mugs called Turkey Merc. He does some crazy face like zombie mug, crazy stuff.
But he sculpted it though, right?
Yeah, he sculpts it and then he does the glazes and stuff to where you can actually use it regularly and the thing looks badass. And he wants good money for his stuff, but it's justifiable because you're getting a piece of art versus I downloaded a file. What's that?
He makes each mug. That's why, right?
Yeah, like he might cast a mold on one of them, but he still had to do that initial one, and he has to glaze them in different like sections where he does a layer of one glaze, cooks it, then he takes it, does the other glaze, and you know.
Yeah, I just push play on the printer and then I go away. Unless I'm bored, then I'll watch it.
Well, if we're on the customization thing, I did bring this out to show art. And these guys are so tired of my black costume Spider-Man.
Superman, not Spider-Man.
Superman, sorry. So like the head's custom.
Hang on. We're going full screen for you right now. Solo layout. All right.
So the head is custom, and it came painted. It was pretty pricey. The suit itself would cost a lot. But it's all hand stitched and comes with the belt, the accessory, the cape, wired, and the body itself is just a V-Toys body. And I got the boots off of someone, I forget who. I ordered them, but yeah. So, but and
that's completely custom. What body is that on?
This is a V-Toys body. It's
awesome, dude.
I mean that looks pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Nobody else has one like it, right?
Maybe I stole the idea from another IG guy. The head sculpt kind of looks the same, but everything else, that's where I got the idea. I mean, I wouldn't have known.
So you should ditch the cape and get him a brown trench coat.
Brown trench coat?
Yeah, give him like a different look, you know.
Okay, I got Hush over here. I can do that.
There you go.
That looks pretty awesome. There's a artist that's on Instagram that does a lot of soft goods, Crashbox Custom, or no, yeah, Crashbox Custom. No, what am I talking about? Rebel 10 Customs. Crashbox does Dio stuff.
Yeah,
Rebel 10 does some awesome soft goods. My Magneto ended up getting it.
I bought what's it called? A wired Batman Fig Arts 89 Batman cape off of Rebel 10. It's fantastic.
That's what my Beskar Mando cape is done by. The tattering and everything, and it's awesome.
Wired?
It's got it's wired as well. Wire goes all the way around the whole side.
Why didn't Mafex do a wired cape?
I don't know. I'm gonna reach out to him and try to have him do my my Figma Berserk figures, because Figma shit the bed with that one. Like if you have the Black Swordsman came with the dryer sheet type of cape.
Yeah.
The Berserk armor is a giant hunk of plastic, and then Griffith is a little bit better, but it's still crap. Like people aren't doing really, Josh.
At least I didn't fart.
I mean, we're here to entertain.
That's what I do, baby.
But yeah, Rebel 10 does amazing work. And if you guys aren't familiar, definitely check them out on Instagram. Soft goods. They do full trench coats. They did a custom. They sent me a picture of it back when they were doing like the Joker, the Mezco Prince of Crime Joker, the young one. They did like a custom freaking like trench coat for it that's wired and everything that looked amazing.
Dude, remember I ordered that Joker from 5K Toys, the one that came with like the half like burnt off head or whatever. They fucking canceled it on me.
Oh, really? Wow.
I mean, they sent me my money back, but I was like, where the hell is my Joker? And I looked on my email and they refunded me and everything. I guess I ordered it when it said in stock, but it was actually out.
I thought they just canceled like that whole figure.
No, I think I just got in a little bit too late because they already had it once. He sold out, and then they just restocked, and I missed the restock just barely, I guess. They didn't have as many as it was letting them sell, I guess. I don't know.
Like going back to that custom piece, like if you print them out, that's one thing. But if you take the time to do a great paint app, I'll pay the extra money for it. I will.
Well, that's what I said. I only charge like for painting. I charge like another $5, and I charge you $5 for shipping. That's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's $10.
Dory even says Cox is right. It's better business model to sell more for cheaper than to sell a few for higher prices.
Plus, I'm not trying to get rich off of my 3D printer. That'll never happen. But I want to be able to get people like cool shit like this to stand your Red Skull behind.
Yeah, no, totally. I get it. I think your business model is very smart. Absolutely. I'm just saying that if the sculpt looks good and it's painted really well, I'll pay a little extra for it.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I could do like if I did like a professional paint job, I would ask for more. Because that's going to take me more time.
It's going to take you more time.
Honestly, I don't want to paint shit. I'll prime it for you. I'll send it to you. You fuck your own stuff up.
There you go. That's the best way to do it. Primed, man. Yeah. And it's like you can learn to paint. And I mean, honestly, you can go to like these little general, like what they like Home Depot or what I don't know. There's some places by me that are like hardware stores that you can get like a little cheap power generator or air compressor. There we go. That's the word I was thinking of. And you can get an airbrush. Get a cheap little airbrush.
Yeah.
Practice airbrush. And if you want to start getting into stuff, I mean, or you can hand paint it. That's up to you too. But
well, my wife has like an old, like she had this makeup brush.
I'm talking about you, man. I'm talking about people that buy the shit primed.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You can get a makeup one. They're cheaper.
Don't do the makeup one or else it'll ruin your stuff.
Shit, it works just. It paints ladies' faces.
Art, do you do your own paint stuff?
Do I paint?
Yeah.
I mean, I can do art, like a lot of art. Like I did some sculptures and stuff for like a long time ago. I did a sculpture for lead singer of a band and keyboardist like called Crossbreed, and he recently just posted. He's like, "This is the coolest thing I ever got," and he's been nagging me to do a newer one. And yeah, I'll hand sculpt with clay. I will paint.
You were making that dio, right? Last time we talked to you?
I don't think. No, I didn't make a dio. I had somebody make the dio. I showed you the bar one over this way. But yeah, I haven't really touched anything. Like I've gotten some stuff from other creators, like that done with some photos. Like this from my buddy Art G.
I'm gonna have to get some of those from Art. Those look cool, man, with the lights in them.
They actually light up.
What is it?
See it.
It's like an explosion. Turn your light off.
Can't turn
full screen.
Turn my light on. Full screen. But yeah, you can't. I can't turn off my light. I'd have to get up and do all that stuff. But you can see under my hand how it like flickers.
That's cool.
And he's done a bunch of different ones. I have like a mushroom cloud one. If you're on my Instagram, I did that Hawk P40 Mezco.
Yeah,
I did a shot with using those.
I remember that.
Aren't they just like cotton balls or something?
It's cotton balls, paint. He adds a light to it that you can actually change the battery out of. It's not one of those cheapy lights. He's done like the big wall from Loki, that big purple thing, with lights. He's done the Power Ranger like explosions of each color and stuff. Cool. So I was like, really about that?
Yeah, he did them in like their own colors, like when they do their pose and then it shoots the smoke up behind him.
Oh, that's cool.
It was like that. It was cool.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't been in the chat. But yeah, if you haven't checked, Art G's on Instagram as well. And it's cool to see like meeting a lot of people, being doing the YouTube reviewing the collecting communities, and then also with Plastic Cannibals, how bringing a lot of like-minded collectors together. Like Art G, we used to collect and stuff, and he still collects. I'm like his enabler. He now, whenever Mezco drops something, I'm like, you getting it? He's like, I don't know. Well, I was like, you might as well. And we just spend each other's money in a sense. But now he's doing like custom stuff like explosions. And then when I first met Josh wasn't doing 3D printing shit. Like it's crazy just to see how everybody's evolving, and they're evolving the right way of, hey, I want to do this stuff for the community, and I'm not going to rape you with prices. Yeah. And that's really what it's about in the collecting community. Josh wanting to make some money so he can pay for the expenses of making it, plus have a little bit extra maybe to buy a figure or something. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you wanted to get a brand new car off of it, it's something different.
Brand new 3D car.
Right?
New Cobra Podium, $399.99 on sale for. It's not on sale.
Oh. Well, yeah, Art, when we started this, we wanted to keep everything positive, just to keep in the toy community. And when I met you, I was like, oh man, Art's been doing this for a long time in terms of just making sure that there was a positive environment for all collectors to feel safe, and also just to do good things for good people, for other people, right? Pay it forward. And Josh does that a lot. He pays it forward to a lot of people, and I believe in karma, and I think Josh has a lot of good karma coming his way if it hasn't already came. So what we really want is just to make sure that it doesn't matter like what you're shooting on, like whether it's a phone camera or like a real camera. It doesn't matter if you're shooting a Hasbro or a Montex, like your work is going to be celebrated by everyone, and someone's going to like it. Not everyone's going to hate it.
Well, it's like, I don't like Hasbro or McFarlane, but I love the pictures that everybody does with them.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to. I appreciate your work more than what you're taking a picture of.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, like it's so cool to see Josh like get into the 3D prints, when it all just started from just taking a picture of his toys, right? All this started, us on YouTube right now talking about, started from us just taking a picture of a toy.
Yeah.
Crazy to think.
And then that's really what it's about. We're just big kids that like the same shit, and we're just buying more expensive toys that we probably couldn't have as a kid. And
now we have jobs.
We have jobs.
And it's just awesome to see that. And it's like we're trying to keep, like, even with Plastic Cannibals, I try to keep it as drama free as possible.
It usually is. There's not really too many problems over there. So,
and we always try to help each other out with what people are looking for, because I mean, here I am. I'm in Maryland. Josh, we're in Colorado. We already said Michigander, zombie clown over there in Boston. So I mean, that type of spread. Each stores like that are around are going to be different than everybody's. Like, I miss a Meijer. I don't have Meijer around here, and you got Alex over there that can go to a Meijer in Michigan, and I'm like, I tell everybody here in Maryland, and they're like, "What's a Meijer?" I'm like, "Well, if you had Walmart, have a child with Target, that's a Meijer in a sense." Like,
Meijers sound cool. I wish we had Meijers.
I want an
Ollie's there.
Ollie's too. Yeah, I heard.
I got one of those too.
We have Ollie's now I have some that are close, and mine don't really have shit. Just like Ross was a big one that was around here that wasn't in Michigan. I was like, oh sweet, I'm in by Ross's now, and they don't have crap either. I think it's probably because I'm later. Other people are buying it all up.
The scalping game is at its peak.
Luis is saying some more. I'm thinking about buying a Venomized Miles, but it doesn't come with any accessories. But he's my only option if I'm buying my second Marvel Legends.
Only your second?
I mean, when you're dealing with getting figures, if you don't have accessories right off the bat, over time, you'll have other figures that you can borrow accessories from. You can pick up stuff separately. Don't ever feel rushed to get accessories because there's always ways around it.
Go to a dollar store. They have all kinds of dumb little things there that you can use.
Brazil. I don't know what Brazil has. If they have 99-cent stores, dollar stores in Brazil, I'm not familiar. I'd love to go visit Brazil at some point.
Yeah, I don't know what Louise has access to. But if you can go online, you can certainly buy 1/12 accessories and find a package that should be cheap.
Or if you have like hobby stores or something, they might have them like in the doll section and stuff.
Yeah.
Louise did say if I buy it, I'll try to make it custom to make some accessories for it. Yeah, I mean that's another thing. You can make like if it's a Venomized Miles Morales, Elmer's glue, food coloring maybe, or like paint. You know, mixing it with the Elmer's glue or hot glue. I know a lot of people do hot glue with paint.
For webbing, yeah.
You know, for webbing or even like the make blood effects and stuff like that.
Oh, I gotta show you guys something. Hold on.
Oh, he's standing up. Keep it PG-13 at least.
And then
RG does amazing work. Awesome.
So
exactly.
Full screen me.
Okay.
So I got these. These are bendy webs. You may have seen him on IG. They look so cool in pictures, and then I ordered them, and I just realized this is just wire wound up.
My buddy Brandon, he's in Plastic Animals. He ends up Brandon Backlund makes some of those, and I got some that he made for my Mafex Spider-Man.
They're cool.
They're really cool. I mean, it's like, it's just wire, but to get it to have that, like, you got to really make sure it has that Spider-Man look. But it's awesome.
I'm just like, how did you just like? It is so cool. And then, like, you just shoot your web right here.
Yep, and you don't have to worry about it drooping hardly because it's white.
Yeah, totally.
The droop factor is what really sucks about some of these figures when you get accessories, especially like. The dog, this is me dogging on Mafex or Mafex, however you want to say it. That Spider-Man web that it came with would just like droop.
The webs are not great.
And you got those straight from Bendy Webs, right?
What Bendy Webs? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Wayne Collectors, I know he suggested them, so
nice. Look at you getting all stuff to make your figures look even better in photos.
So there's a guy in chat called Charles Mason. I read your name wrong at first.
You had an N in there?
Yeah, I was like, this dude's rolling around with the name Charles Manson.
Never heard of Myers. Sounds foreign. Why is your symbol like chicken? It's fried chicken is your YouTube logo.
Making me hungry.
Delicious.
El Pricks, I found very good things on Etsy.
Etsy's got some cool stuff.
But it's so expensive.
Some of the stuff can be expensive when you just got to be careful with it. Good idea with the glue. Yeah. I mean, actually, I got the glue idea was from somebody. It might have been RG. It might have been somebody that was doing.
I don't know. I've seen people on IG doing it. They're like,
I've seen
where it gets stringy and just kind of like wrap it.
I've seen Dusky, William Dusky from Dusky Till Dawn. He does like custom stuff in dios. He was actually making molds of things. He had the stuff to make the rubber mold, and then he was using hot glue and injecting it into it, and then he'd be popping out these hot glue casts and painting those up.
See, that's cool about the 3D printing. I can do that. I can print something and make a cast from it. So like if I printed like some webbing, then I could cast it and do it in like a really soft silicone or something, so it's got a lot of move to it. That's down the road, though. I don't give a shit to do that.
If you don't like painting, I don't see yourself liking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to worry about air bubbles.
Maybe I'll cast some butt cheeks so that they're smackable.
Oh, yeah, they're jiggle when you open. They just jiggle. So let's
dive. Head sculpts. Are you looking into head sculpts?
I'm going to do some skulls for the Halloween pack. We'll see how those turn out.
That's a good idea.
But
something you can just paint like one color.
Yeah. See, the thing with head sculpts though is like your printer has just got to be like perfect. It's got to be on fucking point, or you're gonna get something weird in the print.
Oh.
So
we're gonna look at some of these some photos that somebody sent us. All right. So
Yes.
we're gonna be off camera completely. I think I'll just make this full screen mode so everybody can really take a look. We're gonna transition into some photos that some people here in this chat have made. I basically had them. I was like, you better bring some of your favorite pictures you've taken, or you can't be on my channel. No,
all my photos are crap.
But
Yeah,
and then
Art, you got the best radio voice, man. Jeez.
Right?
sometimes.
It's like, come on down.
No, everybody's like Sunday, Monster Truck Jam 2000. No. But yeah, these are photos that you guys have taken. I'll go through them, and maybe if we can see the no, I'm not gonna. That'll take forever because it's delayed. I was gonna be like, maybe the chat can guess who took what photos, and no. And then we're gonna go and transition that because there is something that we brought over from the Toy Talk stream idea over, which was the hashtag Toy Talk, that we want to sort of share those too, as I know a lot of you guys have came over from there to join us on the YouTube today. Which, you know, we're not going to neglect that. We can't have that change. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Actually, let me get this open a little bit. I don't like how Instagram on a computer, you can't really make it large.
Mm.
All right. So,
yeah, they kind of like made that interface just half-assed.
All right, let's go ahead and go full screen layouts. So this one... See, it's so tiny.
That's what she said.
Josh, Josh, that's a great photo that you did.
So this is Cox Creates, as you guys can see right there. It says it right here.
Yep.
That looks awesome. It's great.
Was that outside? What's that like?
It's just a potted plant.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
And you added the fire effect right here?
Yep, and I blended it a little bit.
What is this?
That's the potted plant.
That's so
that's
great.
the pot?
Yeah, that's the pot.
And then it's drooping over?
Yeah.
So you guys see that? Cool. Like, it's a figure in front of a freaking potted plant.
And it looks like something. You see, you don't need to buy extreme sets. You don't need to buy just if you have a potted plant, put your figure right in front of it.
You should get that focus right, and you can't tell what's behind him.
Amazing. That's incredible.
I got some new notifications here.
That f-stop must have been down, huh?
I think I had it at like 2.8.
Yeah, that's what I usually shoot in. There's my
yeah, that's super clean. And if you guys want to see more of his work, definitely go to Cox Create on Instagram. If you haven't, give him a follow. He does some great work. Let's see what else we got here.
I also do bar mitzvahs.
Oh man, look at this one. Got the Toy Father here. Again, I wish I could do this bigger. Yeah. Oh, whoops. All right. But anyway, this one looks awesome too.
Yeah, so you know how you were just talking about like Dio slap magnets on it? I bought this Dio from Diorama Boy. And this guy does incredible work on some quality foam board. He puts those magnets in. So the Dio just connects just seamlessly. And the details on his Dio just brings out everything on a figure.
Are those Obey? Like symbols from like the the icons from Obey?
No, that can't be. Maybe. I didn't even notice.
Boy, dioramas are badass. I gotta get mine back out.
But yeah, that looks awesome. And then I mean, it's like what the 2-piece Dio, a couple barrels, and a pallet.
It's a 4-piece. 4-piece.
Yeah, it's got a roof.
Yeah, it's got a roof.
Jeez.
And the only one corner
might be having issues, technical issues.
His prices are really good too.
All right, so this is amazing Dio from Diorama Boy. I guess we can check him out on Instagram too.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, it looks very nice. I like the light coming in through the window.
And that's the only reason I got that one. That light coming in through the window, I was like,
wait until you see. Actually, you just got into Plastic Cannibals. There was a post. Josh, I know, seen it, Brandon Backlund is the one that made my new review dial.
Yeah.
And so it's a 3-piece. It has like the main ground, it has a back, and then it has like a one side. And the one side, he actually made it a full bar front. And it has like the window, he dirtied up the window, it has a door that actually opens. So I could put like lights behind it and stuff like that. So sort of a little teaser for what I'm aiming to do in the future is I'm thinking of upping my reviews to where like, hey, I'm doing like the box outside and then taking the figure out and sort of having him like pose like he's entering the bar and then reviewing the figure inside the bar, which gives me the reason to utilize that really badass bar dial that I had made. So trying to just add something creative, sort of like I don't know, I guess Mr. Rogers-y, follow him into the bar and you get to see the
like
figure or something.
motion.
That's cool.
So shit, I can't do stop motion, man.
What do you mean? You just hit space bar over and over.
What?
Yeah, you just capture fucking photos on your computer or something.
Sure. Anyway, so then we got Toy Father cheated. He sort of sent 2 because he was.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever, he's the.
You didn't need to show it.
But no, I mean it's still good. It's really good. Is that a Reveltech Carnage?
That's a Reveltech Carnage, my favorite Carnage. In that background you see, that's Extreme Set.
Extreme Sets. If you are listening or watching my video, please send me some Extreme Sets so I can play around with them as well. No.
Yeah, he'll review the shit out of them.
Yeah.
No, I doubt Extreme Sets is watching my stuff. But no, that's really cool. So you put the fence in front of it, or is that part of the
that chain fence is from Transformer? No. Yeah, something like that.
Optimus
yeah, he gave that to me, but then I put, so you see like the web and the basketball, I pretty much put putty on that and glued it to like the background, so it was standing straight, and then I just edited the stand out.
That's awesome.
I think I stacked 4 pictures on top of each other to edit that too.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. It looks clean as hell. I really like that. He's just like, bam, he's gonna slam dunk it. Carnage is gonna get destroyed because there's that force coming through. Backboard's probably gonna be gone too.
Yeah, that's what I was
that's awesome. And what is going on? Alex's AF keys away. He's having issues. Should we show his anyway and talk about it?
I don't even know. I can't see him, so.
But yeah, he's not in right now. He was getting some weird. We were getting some weird like white noise demon sounds coming from it, and he exited. So I don't know what's going on. I was like, what is this feedback we're getting?
Oh, Alex wrote in the stream went all out of whack on my end, tried to rejoin, but there was a massive breakup.
Try joining back in. I gotta add you, bring you in, but just join back in and just sit for a little bit, and we'll go and go through all this stuff. But anyway, so since Alex is only he's in the chat right now, this is dope. Like one thing I gotta give Alex credit because he's like, I don't give a shit if I'm adding smoke, explosions, water, taking a shit on my figure. If it looks good on photo, I'm gonna do it. And he does it. Like all his Power Ranger stuff is freaking phenomenal. And I was surprised he only sent me the one. But if you guys want to see more, any of these that I'm showing, Toy Father has his Instagram. You guys gotta go check. I'm gonna link it all in the description of this stream as well. And Zombie Clown Photography. But that's clean. I mean, that's clean.
Just look at the smoke that covers his legs.
Yeah.
And in the back, like that's just timing on the camera. Like,
well, he's good at capturing that shit, like water and stuff. I can't do that.
If he snapped that like 2 seconds, like behind that, that smoke would not be over his legs like that.
He probably took like a couple hundred photos. He does that like quick shot,
he does that.
But I mean, that's what you got to do sometimes. You just got to get it focused, what you want, and you're like, all right, one of these shots is going to be that perfect sweet spot. Yeah, and that's awesome. The lighting is great. He always does really well with the lighting too, like the mood lighting on a lot of this stuff. But yeah,
he's the reason why I bought the Nifty 50.
I don't even know what are you talking about?
It's a lens.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's a great lens, and that's what I usually shoot on.
But I don't know if he's coming. He might not be able to come back. I told him to join, but we'll jump into hashtag Toy Talk. So let's start with.
So yeah, anyone listening?
Oh wait, there he is. There he is. Let's see. I'm gonna bring him back in. Look at him. He's all like excited, like a little cat looking at a toy ready to pounce. There he is. There he is. Is there anything you want to say? I say something.
Hello.
Oh yeah, he's fine. Is there anything you want to add to your Lord Zed? We were sort of saying it was garbage and how you need help with it.
Yeah, man. So I shot that piece of shit in my oven.
In the oven?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I used my oven as a backdrop, so that way it was like really dark.
Yeah.
And then I put my lights right behind his legs there.
See, kids, you don't need fancy dioramas and shit.
Did you use like normal? Like, did you use a vape?
Yeah, I used a vape pen I had.
Taking those giant clouded vapes, all that THC. I mean,
well,
CBD or nicotine or something.
Yeah, actually, I don't use my vape pen anymore. I'm looking for an alternative.
Yeah, but the vapes, the clouds stick so well. They just linger just right.
Yeah.
It helps if you put a little bit of water down, too.
Wait, you're talking about alternative for your photos, right?
Yeah, well, like I want to use like something else for it.
Okay.
You know,
I was gonna take this conversation a whole different direction when you said you're looking for a vape alternative, and we're gonna have a conversation about some stuff. But all right, sorry, I'm glad I didn't start just rambling about stuff. But
no.
But no, yeah, I get it. You know,
there's this water vapor one that some of the bros have been buying at
the Mister.
Walmart.
Yeah. I want a fog machine.
That's what I'm gonna be looking into.
Fog machines are sweet smelling, so I'd assume they'd have some sort of sugar base or something.
I don't know. I just bought one at Halloween time. It's like
be careful using those. I used to use them at one of my old jobs. They can coat and really stick heavily to your figure, and they cause like residue and stuff like that.
See, I never pointed at them. I always just like pointed like hitting something behind.
Don't matter. Those particles, they'll eventually start clinging to it. Yep.
Wow.
What particles? What are we talking about? Did I totally miss that?
For fog
like using like a fog machine or something like that. Yeah. Like the liquid that's in there is very condensed. Even if you're just spraying around your figure, it'll start to condensate on there, and it'll start making it feel like waxy or greasy.
Probably best to get dry ice, right?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Dry ice, or don't they make those like aroma therapeutic stuff that produces like a?
Yeah, but that mist isn't really that thick.
Oh, you want it thick. Josh wants it thick. Okay.
Yeah.
What's it thick? Okay, enough about thick dong talk. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. Freaking vape in an oven and a light in a photo.
Yep.
Like, or in a camera.
that's really neat. I didn't know that.
Now pictures in my oven.
Try it out.
Yeah.
All right, what we got? We got some talking in here really quick. We got KO Productions just made a video about fog machines for action figure photography.
Oh, well, how'd it go? Because now I'm gonna stop using mine. Shit's gonna stick to my figures. I wonder if there's like an organic, like some kind of like different fog juice you could use.
Let me get some organic
I think it'll just
juice.
depend on there. It's just like I used to use a couple different brands through the company I worked for, and it just like the floor, the carpet, and stuff like that. We always had to have a steam clean just because it started like gumming up everything.
Oh,
it's just a nasty, oily bunch of shit, really.
Yeah.
Wow,
They smell amazing at concerts though. When that fog.
Hey, Jeff wants to know how often we do this live.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. How often do we all do this live stream? Well, I myself, I do lives very seldom. I'm going to try to get into a regular thing. I'm going to call it Collector Spotlight, where I get fellow collectors to come on, just one person, and have them just show off their collection. Doesn't matter if it's a single Pokemon on the shelf to a whole Pokemon collection. It doesn't matter. Any figure, any collection, something you got to talk about. And the only thing I just have that's my pickiness is like, just make sure if you're going to do it, you know, you got to make sure you have a nice crystal clear, good quality resolution camera. You know, we got to make sure the connection's good.
Is it possible to like move the pop-up off of Alex?
He wants some Roy Rogers. I just thought he was hungry. No, here. So we're actually going to be ending up going to full screen layout so nobody can see shit. But yeah, no, I'm going to try to do something a little bit regular. But go ahead, one of you guys, tell them where they can find you regularly.
Yeah, so our Instagram is at Toy.Talk4u. And just check that out. That pretty much gives you news on, you know, when our live shows are and stuff like that, who's going to be on it. Sometimes we'll do our features too, but we do like to feature on our hashtag, which is hashtag toy_talk. Again, hashtag toy_talk. So tag us on your, if you're photographers or any of your other stuff on IG, just tag us. And what we do is we go through that each week and we choose a few photos that we kind of feature and talk about in our live show as well.
And we're also moving to YouTube too.
Yep, we're going to be doing this. This is exactly what we're going to be doing.
See, I wanted to bring them onto YouTube so they can experience and how what they do on Instagram could just go so much smoother.
Yeah, Art, thanks so much. Like, this is an awesome, like, I've loved this stream since the beginning. I love the parts that you can just like full screen or like, you know, just on Josh or just on you. I love that. This is amazing. And I love how you can click on the comments and then they show up on the live stream. Stream.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So now you can get your own solo. But yeah, I mean,
everyone.
But I mean, that's the great thing about it. And if there's a way that you guys can do it both, that if there's got to be a way that you can branch it both directions, because I know there's some people that might not have YouTube that might prefer to watch it on Instagram and stuff like that.
Instagram is going so downhill, though.
It is.
Not if you show boobs and ass.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll show you my boobs.
No, I'd have to find a way to blur out a nipple in real time, and I don't know how.
It's male nipple. It's fine.
No, it's not. I think you still have to blur it out.
Well, what about this one?
Well, why do you have a nipple on the bottom of your ball sack? That's just weird.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah, that's like an udder sack, man. Put it away. Put it away.
Don't talk about it, Art.
All right, so we're gonna actually dive into some of this. What your dad is on a recording. Please leave him alone. No, he muted himself. But anyway, so we're actually going to talk about that toy_talk hashtag, and this is the first one. This is one that was sent to me that was chosen by one of you, and
yeah, that was me. This is Ice Ryan 007. Yeah, Ice Ryan's great. He basically taught me all the basics and everything I know about toy photography. So if you like, I feel like I cop some of my style from him, but he's been really loving Daredevil as of late. And I thought this was just an incredible Daredevil shot. Look at the detail. Look at like the little accessories, like just like the broken, crate over there.
His baton that's on the ground looks really good too. How he just
so good. I loved it. I love this photo, and I know he was proud of it too.
It's a phenomenal shot.
I think Ice Ryan really likes Daredevil as of late.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
he's like, he got like all these different figs. It's so funny. He was telling me today. He's like, "Well, I've reached 1,000 likes on my first photo, and I hate my photo."
He was telling me that too. That it was just 4 of them lined up.
It's just lined up 4 Daredevil pictures.
Yeah.
And I said, it's certainly not my favorite picture of yours. I just couldn't believe it either. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that same exact photo and see what happens.
I mean, as an artist, being any type of art, you're gonna end up hating your own work anyway. You're not gonna feel like it's the best thing ever because you're gonna know little flaws or things you could have done better.
Yeah,
that's just being an artist. That's gonna be inevitable. I think it's a great shot, If you wanted to go rate it, go to even more extreme, he could have added like some blood, splatters or something. But then you're dealing with having to risk damaging your dio or something, or having to paint it and it won't blend in as well. But I think it's pretty sweet. The lighting, the backgrounds, everything. It looks like a little like poster on the ground and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just the manhole cover.
Just the
detail.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Well, who else we got?
I think they're up higher. Or no, there's that Jason one. No.
Yeah. So we'll start this one.
I picked this one.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like the mashups. They always get me. I don't know why.
What is that a Hasbro Stormtrooper or
yeah?
What? Wow.
Oh, it looks like it anyway.
Why does it? Did they just paint that up or something?
Oh yeah, they probably just blackwashed the shit out of it.
That's cool. That looks so cool.
But
yeah, mashups are great.
Yeah, I never do them though. Like, I don't ever.
Neither do I. But I love other people's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the grittiness of that outfit, and it like how the head sculpt. It's like he didn't even have to dirty up the head sculpt at all.
Right.
It's just that he used the lighting to make it dark.
That's how I can fix my pre-Beskar SHF Mando. Just put an extra fucking Saiyan head on him.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
I think Alex is
throw his real head away.
Yeah, he's frozen. Alex is frozen. It was getting that weird staticky like sound coming through.
Well, usually it's me having all the trouble.
I don't know.
And again, like that background.
You can tell that's a fence. That's somebody's fence, just blurred out or like not out of focus, and it's somebody's yard.
It's somebody's yard. You don't need extreme sets. You don't need to if you're on the budget, just don't even bother. Take your figure outside.
I've been doing a lot of mine outside.
Saiyan troopers that never get helmet hair. That's true because like he takes the helmet off and then he just goes Saiyan mode. It goes boom right back up.
Plus, it's already like bed head anyway.
All right, we'll see if we can get Alex back in before I show. I'll show the one that I thought was really cool when I searched. This one is the
cool,
Patch Okoto toy for I don't know.
Pachicoto
toy photography.
Yeah,
Pachicoto,
yeah.
But that's sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, I mean, maybe that's a dio. It could be.
It's an extreme set dio, but he added the fence and like the railings in front of the cabin.
Wait, this is flat. This is a flat piece.
Yeah,
flat piece.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's a cool dio. Yeah,
and I love the light, like how it's like. The whole thing with this it captures the Friday the 13th feel to it 100%.
Yeah,
and
it really
I can't wait to get this figure.
It really gets me in the mood for Halloween. This photo.
Yeah. Does that one come with an axe in the box?
I don't know. You have them. You have them both right next to you.
No, let me go grab it.
It's like, but yeah, I love this shot.
Do you You don't have this figure yet?
No, Josh just actually found one and he.
Oh, he's gonna get it for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna PayPal him the money and shipping. He's gonna ship it. So because I like the Jason figure. What's that?
He might just ship it to you and not ask for payment because he's a nice guy like that.
I don't know. You see, you're saying this when he's not in front of his computer.
Yeah,
so, but no, he already told me. He's like, this is how much.
But yeah, he comes with all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I hear that's a great one.
Yeah, he's got an axe, a machete.
You bought two figures and didn't even look what it came with?
No.
That looks awesome though.
Yeah, this one's got probably hands down the most weapons any of them have ever come with.
Yeah, people say this is the Jason figure to get.
Yeah, Alex just said he's getting a horrible sound on his end and bad connection.
Alex,
you gotta try to get it back in. We're almost through.
Come on, Alex.
Photo. We got one more photo that you chose. I want to hear you talk about it.
Come on.
So, and as we're doing that, let me go ahead and take a look at some of these chats. The Kale production said they showed off different types of fog machines and which ones were best. Thor said Toy.Talk4u with a bunch of claps.
Yo.
StreamYard is nice like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Louise still hanging in there strong. I start my Marvel Legends collections 4 ago.
4 days ago?
Months, 4 days, 4 months.
4 minutes?
Maybe, but hey, don't rush it. Take your
Maybe
time
he's
with
immortal and it was 4 centuries ago.
Could have been. Yeah, just take your time with it. Don't end up spending stuff that unless you have it. All this stuff that you see in the background. Some of this stuff I carried around for me, a long time.
Oh,
long time. Like a lot of the Joes in the background were in totes that I've carried from places that I moved from and stuff like that. So don't ever feel like you need to rush or because somebody's talking about some figure that you need to go and spend it or go outside any means.
And most figures,
it's not what collecting is.
Multiple times.
Yeah, and especially Legends, like sometimes they'll drop in price like crazy, and you'll find them for way less than when they are retail. So
totally.
Oh, that's that same one. Stream went out of. Oh yeah. Luis says I had bought a Deadpool, but his arm broke.
Oh no.
Oh no. I wonder which Deadpool. Oh, and they did say 4 years ago. Okay. Take it as you go. And then much Alex. Who the heck's this Alex guy commenting in this stuff? But all right, so let's go to
guy
with this connection and using the Wi-Fi,
Yeah, fucking Wi-Fi.
All right, so we were talking about this one. This is the one I chose.
That's a dope one. I love the purple lighting.
Dude, everything when I was looking at it, I was like, this could be lighting from the window behind them. It could be a car pulling up and seeing them, or
moonlight, maybe moonlight.
Yeah, or moonlight. Yeah.
What is the white gravel, or is that
It's probably those little rocks, those fish tank rocks you can get, making like a pathway up to the house.
Yeah, this stuff looks like stuff you'd get for fake plants, like the stuff you put inside the.
Yeah, you can get that moss stuff at like Walmart. It comes in sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the details on that looks good.
And see, and that's another thing too. If if people are watching, anybody that has if you're into wanting to do this, and other people that are into it as well, you'd buy a bag of moss. It's probably like $3. It's way more than you even need. Split it amongst your friends.
Good call.
Or build them a dio.
Or cough in the fucking mic again, like Josh does, instead of muting his ass. Jesus, you colorblind fuck.
I can't
tell
which one's mute.
you got the mute button. Everybody can mute themselves, okay?
Oh shit, okay. Hold on here.
Anyway, I'm just messing. I don't care.
Okay.
All right. So since Alex is actually working right now, let's go to
now.
Dude, I hear it, man. I hear the little children in white noise talking through your shit. I was muting you for a little bit, just I was like, is that him? And you got some noises coming from your place.
I don't hear him.
It's haunted, man.
Is it really?
You got
I don't know, maybe.
Then we got this one.
This
one's
one
you
from
chose.
that's one I chose. It's Blitzfigs.
So crispy.
It is crispy.
The Blitzfig, the one that was in this chat.
Yeah.
Man, we had a celebrity in the chat, and we didn't even know it.
Yeah, look how crisp the shot is, and look at the effect of coming out the spray can. Love it.
Love it. What do you think? What is that? Or is that just?
Could be Photoshop.
I think it's just a sticker.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably Photoshop.
But it looks great.
Well, it's edited nicely.
Yeah.
Everything works well. Nothing stands out like it doesn't belong.
Right.
That looks
I like it.
great.
What is that? Is that Mafex?
No, that's a Sentinel.
Sentinel.
The best.
Everybody made freaking Miles, and it's hard to keep up with them.
Dude, that Sentinel is awesome though.
It's the best.
It's an amazing figure. I wish I had soft goods. Is all.
Yeah.
I love that soft good Mafex jacket. I do love that.
I'm gonna put the Vapor from Mayfet or from Mezco, that red jacket on that one.
That's a good alternative.
Cool.
Man,
That would have been cool
such a
with this
smooth
shot.
figure.
Like have Vapor standing with his angry face in the background, his arms crossed, like you're taking
Oh
his turf.
yeah,
Oh, turf
that
war.
would be awesome.
But no, that's a great shot. It's super clean. It looks like a little custom spray paint can.
No,
too.
it comes with him. It's attached
Yeah.
to the hand.
Wait,
Yeah.
really? Then why is hell? What's up with this?
Yeah,
That's how it comes, man.
that does look messed up, but yeah, it does come with one.
Huh. I didn't know. So Sentinel went all out.
Maybe layering.
Hmm.
I don't know. But either way, it adds sort of like having a little bit of dent there, almost
Yeah.
adds some character to the can where it's not super pristine because everything else is like with his eyes are super crisp and everything.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That's a good choice. All those tags.
It's all about the tags.
It's all about who you know.
And knowing's half the battle. Oh, look at that, man. Look at that. You kick Toy Father out of his slot.
Sucker.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's just Green Geek 88 said, hell yeah, Blitz. So I mean, here we've been streaming a lot longer. We hit the 2-hour mark, which was a lot more than I was expecting. I was like, oh, we'll do it for an hour and stuff. But I think
We're in podcast territory now.
Hey, that's all right. You know, having a good conversation, talking about figures and stuff like that. And I really love all you guys talking in the chat. I hope I hit everybody that said something because
Yeah.
you know that's why we're doing this too. We want you guys to feel like you're involved. I'm not, you know, gonna sit there and wait and have somebody do a super chat to get recognized. I try to hit all those, you know, questions and comments and stuff like that. There's a lot of streamers that
Ain't none of y'all super chatted us, you sons. No.
do. I think I have it on. I don't know. Do I have it on? Probably don't.
Wait, explain to me the super chat again.
Super chat people can, like, if they want their like comment to be noticed quicker, they can donate money to have that comment shown, or they can donate money just to support the YouTuber or content creator, should I say. And this was my first time I turned it on. I was like, maybe I'll turn it on and see what I can do. And
That's
Pretty sure YouTube gets a cut too.
hey Jeff, why don't I mean, you say recognize me, Jeff. Super send me something, Jeff. No, he actually was a really cool dude and hooked me up with he had an iPad Pro 12.9 because I want to do like graphic design stuff a little bit more on the mobile side. And he's like, oh, I got one laying around. He's like, you want it? I'm like, sure.
Oh my
Because
god!
he upgraded his and then he sent it to me. So now I got Procreate on there so I can do my digital art on the go, which is pretty awesome. Still getting used to Procreate because I'm definitely a heavy fan Photoshop user, but I like having bigger scales, smoother lines. Like I try to avoid pixelation. And I mean, yeah, that's that. Oh, he just no, you can't say that, Jeff. Not in this chat. You're gonna get. No, I can't. Can I delete it? I can't delete it. But
Cool, Josh.
I can put it into timeout. Josh, we've seen it. We seen it.
I was showing everybody else.
Yeah, you showed it. You showed it too late. When I asked you what you picked up, you showed the Mafex Bane instead of being like, I picked up all this stuff.
I did. I picked up everything.
And do you guys have any favorite figures that are like go-to figures that you guys have ever like at your side all the time?
Yeah. I gotta say my White Ranger or my use case probably my go-to as of late.
Okay.
Whatever I read.
Wait. Toy Father's opening a sandwich container.
I already showed.
Oh yeah. The Spider-Man.
Go to.
Oh, here. I got something close.
Go to right there. Josh, it's in every one of your pictures.
What?
I didn't know you bought Funko Pops.
Yeah,
I have some still. That's how we all start. God damn it.
It's speed
that's
racer.
not how I started.
Yeah.
That's how I started.
That's how I started.
But all right, everybody. That is wait, so I have to go. Thanks for the attention. Yeah. No problem, Louise. Thank you for sticking with us. We are officially done. So if everybody wants to do their roundabouts of where we can find you, you guys can find me here at Unboxing Art. You guys know where to find me and all that good stuff. And Plastic Cannibals, all 4 of us now are a part of Plastic Cannibals. That's a Facebook group that you can join, talk about figures, share pictures of your figures. If you're looking for stuff and need help finding it, just join the group. It's awesome. You just search Plastic Cannibals in Facebook. You'll see a little cartoon image and just join on up. And we do not, if people are selling figures or if somebody picks up a figure for you, it's usually we do retail and shipping. We do not add any extra charges to that because that's not what it's about at all.
That's bullshit.
So where can we find you, Josh?
What is it? 5th and Hopkins on the corner, usually. No, I'm kidding. You can just hit me up on Instagram at Cox Create and I'll just come over. So.
And what's your 3D?
3D Jesus 98 on Instagram if you want any of these sweet props. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's it for me. That's all I got.
Alex?
Well, you can find me on IG as zombieclown_photography.
And you can check me out, Toy.Father, at Toy.Father on Instagram. And also check all 3 of us out on Toy.Talk4u. Toy.Talk4u.
Soon to be on YouTube.
Soon to be on YouTube. Pretty much this is solidified it. This is going to be YouTube next show. Next week it's going to be YouTube. So
all right.
Art, thanks so much for having us.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you guys for taking the time to want to try this out. I mean, it was fun, and that's what it's all about. And you guys do awesome art, fig photography too. So I was like, I was gonna have some people on here that do garbage fig photography. Come on now. No, I'm joking. I got Josh on here, right?
Guys, do you feel like the conversation on this YouTube is so much better than it is on IG?
Way better.
Yeah. I think this is the best one we've had since we did the Zoom.
The best, right? This is the best. Yeah.
Well, they're going to talk about YouTube, and you guys all have a great evening. And like I say, with all my videos, have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.
Later, fuckers.